Morning, I'm going to talk about Laudato Si models to sustainable development. I've already given four Laudato Si models, and this is the fifth Laudato Si model, which is titled Buying and Sharing Food. Large amount of money is being spent for eating. After all, we live not to eat, but anyway, we live to eat. Actually, we eat to live. That is the correct paradigm. But today, human beings, we consume a lot. So, major part of our money is being spent to nourish ourselves. In fact, the definition of life is consumption. That is the first word, which means eating. The second one is reproduction. The last one is adaptation. So, the first premise that we are talking about, consumption. And we can limit impact on environment by choosing to shop wisely. At the same time, we can produce our own food. You don't have to run to shopping mall or supermarket to buy food. You can grow your own food. So if at all you buy food, why don't you buy locally grown food? Maybe in your neighborhood there are farmers. They grow organically, good food, but in the supermarket you get genetically modified food, which is bad for your health. But in the local market, you can encourage the farmers to produce organic food without fertilizers, pesticides, even genetically modified crops. There you are, and you are eating healthy. That is quality of life, I would call it. So I encourage the local farmers to produce, and you make it a habit of buying from small farmers. The second one is buy organic and naturally grown food. Always say no to genetically modified food. Wherever, even you go for shopping, go for organically produced. So encourage even the shopping mall or supermarket people to buy organically grown food. The third is shop carefully and use your own bag when you go for grocery shopping. Each time when you go to market, you get the plastic bags. Again, you bring them and then you don't know how to recycle them and they end up in your backyard and front yard or on the street. So take your own mesh bag, a cloth bag, all the time. Make it a habit of taking a bag. You never know what you buy. So bags should be ready. Then eat lower on the food chain. What is the eat lower on the food? Fruits, nuts, vegetables. They are the primary producers, isn't it? That is the starting point of the food chain. When you go the trophic level, energy is being lost. When it goes to herbivore, energy is lost. When it moves to carnivore, energy is lost. When it goes to omnivore, further energy is lost. Every trophic level you lose energy. But at the bottom level, nuts, fruits, vegetables, full of energy. So that's why we say eat lower on the food chain. Don't eat top of the food chain. You are not getting nutrients. Lower on the food chain. Then don't waste food. Cook what you need and eat what you cooked. But there is no waste of food because that food can be given to ants and birds. There is no waste. That is an illusion when we say don't waste food. No. But you have to recycle efficiently. Give that food to other creatures, let them eat. And compost food scraps, the kitchen waste, so much you produce, and compost it and make a manure, fertilizer, natural fertilizer. And you can use it for your own home garden, vegetable garden. And avoid drinking bottled water. Take your own bottle of water. Don't buy them every time. And you are generating waste. Only one bottle you take from home. Fill it and you go Finish your job, fill it there. Of course, everybody will give you water. Nobody is saying no for water. So you can always find a water purificator, even in the railway station, bus stands, everywhere. In public places today, there is clean water available, and you can fill it, and you come back with the same bottle. Support your local food bank or pantry. You produce so much of food. For example, if you have a home garden, you got a bumper crop. You keep and you use it, whatever you need, and then you donate them. Or you can charge them, of course. If you need money, just sell to the neighbor or donate to the food pantry in the parish or in the municipality and donate it. And grow food in your backyard, schoolyard, or parish garden. This is very important. Not only you grow food individually in your homes, and also community gardens. That's very good. In the school area, parish area, or a public space, all it's a community activity. People come and weed out and plant seeds and harvest, and you can have entertainment there. And it's a social activity, growing food. And we eat together, isn't it? As a community, we share food. And why can't we produce food in a sharing way? Just eating alone, we come together. Growing food, come together. It's very logical. Join the local slow food movement. What is the slow food movement anyway? Slow food movement is valuing our own traditional foods. It is exactly the opposite of fast food movement. Fast food movement, you know very well. Burger King and McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, all those deep fried items. That's a fast food, which is bad for your health. But slow food movement is promoting your grandma's recipes, your traditional recipes. In India, we have hundreds of them. And your great grandma cooked with loving care, not to pollute your body. Her recipes were greatest of our planet. Tasty, healthy, safe. All those old recipes, we need to reinvent them. And then we should make it palatable to our younger generations. Our young people should generate. They should identify these recipes and then come back and reinvent themselves. Last year in 2016, we celebrated United Nations International Year of Pulses. That is a kind of slow food movement. United Nations recommending consuming pulses, which are more healthier than meat. Good protein, good minerals, good vitamins, good fiber, carbohydrates, rich in nice cholesterol, good cholesterol. All these benefits. So I think this kind of pulses we need to cultivate. Slow food movement means you identify this kind of healthy grains, healthy fruits, healthy nuts, and healthy vegetables. Pope Francis is writing in the chapter 3, The Human Roots of Our Ecological Crisis, towards the end of the chapter, on GM technologies, genetically modified crops. And actually, agriculture is dying now because of green revolution, the malpractices of green revolution. Overuse of fertilizers, overuse of pesticide and genetically modified seeds. That is crime. The traditional seeds, we need to save them for future generations. Genetically modified seeds. They may produce enormous quantity of food, but at what cost? The cost of our health. So Pope Francis, when he writes He says genetically modified crops, they're okay, but so far not a bigger impact, but ecological impact, he admits, environmental impact, he admits. So the health benefits so far is not seeing a threat. That's what he writes anyway in the paragraph number 134. I'm going to read it for you. Although no conclusive proof exists that genetically modified cereals may be harmful to human beings, and in some regions their use has brought about economic growth which has helped to resolve problems, there remain a number of significant difficulties which should not be underestimated. See, he appreciates maybe the economic boom because of these genetically modified crops. Some poor people became some rich people, but at the same time, there are many, many significant difficulties we should never underestimate. What are they? Pope Francis writes in the same paragraph 134, the expansion of these crops has the effect of destroying the complex network of ecosystems, diminishing the diversity of production and affecting regional economies now and in the future. Because we interfere with the natural functioning of an ecosystem when you use fertilizer, pesticide, genetically modified crops. I mean, the natural ecosystems take time to develop their own perfection. It has been for the past 4.5 billion years. But now we want to go ahead of them. Rapidification. Rapidification means you want to go ahead of natural ecosystem. It doesn't work. Natural ecosystem can't keep up the pace with which we are doing. So they crumble because of your fertilizer and because of your pesticides. Some insects, they disappear, especially pollinators. When you kill the pollinators, what about the natural ecosystem? These pollinators, they developed a relationship between plant and insects, which is known as the plant-animal relationship. It evolved over eon of time. But now you come with a pipe and then pesticide, you put it there, pump it up, and you kill those poor insects. And you know what? If you kill all the insects within 20 years, the vegetation on planet Earth is dead. That is the end of all vegetation. So pollinators play a vital role, very important role in pollination. And we need to protect these insects like bees, butterflies, other insects, valuable insects. Not only that, you are killing so much of microscopic bacteria in the land by putting fertilizer. Even the earthworms, they are agriculturalists. Not only agriculturalist friends, but they are agriculturalists. They plow the land. And microscopic bacteria, they are another type of agriculture. They grow crops. And insects pollinate. And nature grows green. Now you tell me, where is your role? You just go supervise and enjoy, pick up the food. That's what we are known for. So don't think that you plow the land and you give growth and you cultivate the grain. No, no, no. Nature does it so beautifully. All you have to do is pick up and eat it and have fun and enjoy. What is life? Consumption, reproduction, adaptation. As simple as that. Nature wants us to have a great time on planet Earth. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.